Guys, guess what time it is?
It's Vlogmas.
It's Vlogmas.
It's Vlogmas!
I'm Batman. It's Vlogmas.
Good morning, sweet friends, and happy Saturday. I'm gonna sit down and work on today's Advent puzzle because aside from my son, I'm the only one awake. But I'm having coffee today in this adorable little snowman cup. I think I got this at Target years and years and years ago. And I just love how happy he reminds me of a Mary Englebright snowman. I don't know if you guys know who she is. I'll have to insert some of her illustrations. She's usually a little bit more bright, she's not quite as pastel as some of these are, but my mom always really loved Mary Englebright. She has this funny saying, and I used to have a bowl, actually I think I still do, I think it's in my craft stuff, but it says life is like a cherry instead of a bowl of cherries, and it's this black bowl that has cherries on it, and it says that around the rim. My mom always just thought that Mary Englebright was really fun, and I've had calendars of hers before. I do somewhere have a Christmas book that's Mary Englebright's. Oh, it's right here, hold on. This was my mom's. She used to always have it on her coffee table at Christmas time. But Mary Englebright is she's just these really bright, beautiful colors. I just love these little elves. And so I don't know why, but this cup kind of always reminded me of Mary Englebright. I love this. The little mouse in the teacup. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. I love this one with the reindeer. Oh, look how cute they are. It's like they're smiling at you. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away. I love that. I don't think I've ever read this cute little thing in the back of the book about her. It says, Mary Englebright grew up studying the illustrations in the vintage storybooks of her mother's own childhood, and she developed a unique style that harkens back to those simpler times. When Mary began her career, her greeting cards were an instant success, and now her distinctive images have made her a celebrity to millions who eagerly snap up gift items, calendars, books, fabrics, and more. Mary's dearest wish has always been to illustrate for children. Her edition of The Night Before Christmas positively glows with the sense of wonder, spirited wit, and nostalgic warmth that is her signature around the world. I couldn't agree more. So anyway, all of that to say, this mug has kind of always made me think of Mary Englebright because of like how cute and bright and whimsical it is. So it makes me really happy. And it makes me think of my mama. I think of my mama all the time, but especially at Christmas because I'm just surrounded by so many of her decorations and ornaments. And it just makes me think of her. So I was thinking as I was sitting here that I should ask all of my family members what their favorite Christmas decoration that we have is, because I think that would be fun to show you guys some of them. And I was actually thinking about that because I realized yesterday when I was showing you guys the footage from the thrift store, I had mentioned in a previous Vlogmas that I would show you guys some of the items that I've purchased from the thrift store as part of our holiday decorations this year, and I haven't done it yet, so maybe I'll do that today, as well as ask everybody what their favorite decoration is. When the kids get up, we actually have 3 Advent activities to do because when we got home from school on Thursday, I think we were all kind of just finally ready to kind of just relax and be done with the school year for 2023. So we didn't end up doing it. And then yesterday I was out running errands for quite a bit of the day, and then my hubby ended up coming home early. So when he came home, we hung out for a little bit, and then I ended up reading while he, I think he was playing a game. Yeah, he has this Cityscapes game that he was playing before Emma came home. So we're gonna do Thursdays and Fridays, which kind of go together anyways, and then today's was just another fun little thing. And so they're all crafty Advent activities. So I've at some point today, because tomorrow we are going to my sweet mother-in-law's house for late lunch, early dinner, to hang out with her, because she is actually flying to Bellingham, which is where my daughter goes to college, because my husband's brother and his family live there, which has been really wonderful for us having Emma so far away, because we know that her aunt and uncle and her cousins are also there. But my mother-in-law is flying over there to do Christmas with them this year. So we're gonna go see her tomorrow before she leaves. So anyway, good morning. I have been up for a while. I edited yesterday's video because, as you will already have seen, I fell asleep last night and didn't do it. So I did it this morning. Oh, I hear Emma coming in. And yeah, I played a game with my son, and now I'm going to put together today's puzzle. I will show you yesterday's puzzle as well, because I never did that. But Emmy's awake. She says good morning. You want to say good morning to the vlog?
Hold on, Vlog. Cooper needs to say good morning. Good morning. 2008. Made this come in 2008.
I say you didn't make it in 2005. You would have been one.
Yeah, I drew this beautiful picture. That's how talented I was when I was at 3 years old.
That's Daddy.
Actually, no, I drew this picture when I was 3 years old, but still freaking talented. Okay.
You drew the other one too. I think Grammy helped you because that was your Father's Day present to Daddy. I'm pretty sure Grammy helped you.
I'm pretty sure I had a little bit of assistance on this one. Yeah, but. Ooh, fancy.
Little town.
This feels strong. My turn?
Mm-hmm. What'd you get?
Pins.
Oh, Naruto pins.
Yeah. These are not.
Okay, can I see? What's a lot in that?
Oh.
It's another like
What was folded?
leather
It's a harness.
thing for her
I'll start
costume.
calling you Xena Warrior.
Ooh, I think this one's gonna end up being Leo.
It's the only one it can.
I know, because he's the only one left. Thanks, buddy. 3 of us are headed to pick out shoes for that one. She gets new shoes every year for birthday or Christmas, and she hadn't decided which ones she wanted yet. So
That sounds so like she gets a new pair of shoes.
It is. You're a little snake.
that's not. You just do.
Shop clearance.
It's not a snotty thing. That's just your big present every year is usually a new pair of shoes. That's just what we do. And so, but she didn't know what she wanted yet. So we're gonna go to DSW and see if we can find one. So
Try some shoes on.
and try some shoes on.
I think I'm leaning towards Chelsea ones, but I don't know. I need to try some on because they also came out with Doc Marten new, like same kind as Chelsea's, but they're Doc Marten brand. So I don't know. And I could also just find a random pair of shoes. Like
These are them.
DSW has so many Sorels, guys. Oh! Okay, I don't know what to do with my life.
I didn't get that on camera. That would have been good. Do it again. I didn't get it. Oh, Emma. Shoe heaven awaits you.
Hold the door.
Pull the door. Pull. Shoes. You want these? They're like Barbie. You want those?
Yeah, but I need
I had a pair of these.
those are chunky.
Your sister would like those.
Yeah.
Why did we both? Those are so cute. I like them. They're 20% off.
I think I like these ones more.
The dark ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Thanks. Sweet.
Nothing.
If you had to pick out your very favorite of our Christmas decorations, which would it be? Your stocking? And why is that one your favorite? Because Grammy made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna know my least favorite?
You're... Why? I love those. They're Santa bells.
Oh my gosh, I was working with Santa in his shop, and he's walking around and he's got bells around his knees. And every time he takes a step, it's jingle, 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 jingle. Santa, I'm going to ask you very politely to please take your bells off.
All
I was like, I can't hear you jingle jingle one more time.
right, baby. What's your favorite of our Christmas decorations?
This is such a hard decision. There's like 3.
It is a hard decision. It's a very hard decision. It might be Santa Claus out on the front porch.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Big Santy.
Such a good job on
You
that.
have to fix his nose.
Okay.
We gotta get Big Santy. I gotta show him.
Okay. This is what
I'm not walking outside and picking them up.
I'll go get him in a minute. Noha, what's your favorite? All right, Julie Bean.
The nativities. All of our beautiful nativities.
The nativities, those are good.
My favorite one.
Or Jillian
The
likes.
hand carved.
Yep,
ones.
Julie likes the willow tree one. Daddy bought those for me our very first Christmas, right? Yeah. Yep, I like those too.
Maybe not at first.
But also, I love the porcelain baby Jesus. It's good.
This nativity was my mama's. I remember it being out when I was a little kid. And now it's mine.
And we have 3 because we made the new one with the wood that we painted.
Yep. So now we have this one. So I don't know what I'm gonna say now, guys, because I also love the nativities, and I definitely love, as a whole, all of the stuff. My mama made them. We have my hubby's and mine and Jillian's. Oh, your little thing is stuck. And Emmy's and Noah's. But since they already said those, I'm gonna do a 3-fer. I have 3 that I'm gonna say.
3-fer?
A 3-fer. So, I love these little Santas. They are just these funny little Santa heads. And when you open them up, they're candles. Also something I remember being out in my house growing up. I loved them. And I still to this day just think they're cute. And one of them broke a couple of years ago and I had a mini meltdown about it. But Joel fixed it and it was better and we were okay and life went on.
He super glued it back together and she was fine.
What'd you say, Em?
It almost did.
Yeah, almost didn't. No. And then I like my little carolers that I painted.
I like this girl.
Mm-hmm.
Simply because of her eyelashes.
They kind of, I mean, they don't really, but in a way, they kind of make me think of the characters from White Christmas, which is my favorite Christmas
Koopy
movie.
keeps hitting them when he jumps up here, though.
So I painted these when I was 10, 11 maybe, I'm not sure. My mom's coworker, his wife, painted ceramics and she really got me into them. And so one year I painted these. She got them for me and I painted them. I used to have a whole bunch of ceramics that I painted. I don't have very many anymore. I still do have this one of Santa that I painted and gave to my mom. But now I have him. So those are 2 of my favorites. And then we all know I like the birds. We all know I like the birds. But I also have this very cool ornament that says Noel on it. And my dear sweet friend, oh, yep, you're gonna smell that. Alyssa made that for me several years. And then, last but not least, I can't not mention the little toy soldier train. Also something I've had since childhood. And I love it. And it moves. And all the little toy soldiers come off. And it's a wonder that after all these years, we still have all of the soldiers. So now I will show you some of the new decorations that I have this year that I got at the thrift store. I bought this cute little cup. It just sits on my table. I think it's sweet. As well as this cute little plate that also just sits on this fun little side table. And then this is my most recent Christmas decoration purchase. I think I'll probably keep it out more than just at Christmas because I just think it's really cute. Sits here on this little side table. I also thrifted this cute little basket that I have our Christmas books in, which will also just stay out year round. But I do love that it's a new place to put our Christmas books in. I also got this adorable little red candle luminary and this just adorable little tin box. I don't know why, but I saw it and I just thought it was super cute and it was like 99 cents and I wanted it, so I got that. Down here on the bottom of the bookshelf, I got this cute little basket to put more books in. I also thrifted the candlestick holders that our Advent candles are in. I have those two. I didn't get them all at the same time, but they are all thrifted. And then I have those two as well. Our angel is also from the thrift store this year. We decided to replace the one that we've had for years and years and years. And then I also thrifted this cute little basket and this to put hot cocoa in. And I just have it sitting on the counter here with our Santa cookie plate and some cookbooks and this cute little red tea towel. I just think it's cute with our little Santa coffee cup. And then last but not least, that little mug, which I think I've already shown you guys. Those are all of my new thrifted Christmas decorations. I'm pretty sure that's all of them. The rest of the Christmas decorations we've had for a very long time. But aside from the new ones that the kids have made this year, I would love to know what your guys' favorite Christmas decorations are that you have, and if they're for sentimental reasons or if you just like them.